It's now rolling.
It's already rolling?
It's already rolling. Alrighty. Okay, well, that's not going to fall. Yes, it is. Okay. Well, welcome to Unqualified. I'm Emily Marks. I'm with... Oh, let's do that again. Welcome to Unqualified. I'm Emily Marks. I'm with my wonderful friend, Isabel Maggie. Also, Hi. So Isabel Maggie is your artist name. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, but Isabel Wright is your real name. Is that right? Yes, okay. You're like, it is right. Okay, so we met 23.
Yes,
2023.
Okay. Yep.
2023 at a Full Circle Music shout out boot camp.
Yes.
It was awesome.
Shout out.
Yes. And we're both here in Nashville right now for a full circle music retreat, like songwriting retreat.
Yes.
So that's been really fun. 2 days, like yesterday and the day before, and then you're about to do the next 2 days.
Yes, Thursday, Friday.
Yep. So yeah, I kind of just like Isabel's super awesome, and she's like so fun and wonderful.
Thank you so much. You too,
girl. And so we had some extra time today. I was like, hey, want to jump on the podcast?
And I said, what? Me?
Yes. Oh my gosh, of course you. Isabel's super awesome. So just to jump right in, do you want to just talk about like you can really talk about anything you want, honestly, but like we could touch on your music, we could touch on your story, really wherever you want to start. Do you want to just talk a little bit about who you are?
Yeah. I'll start with my story. Yeah. My music story goes right along with what I'm pursuing in life too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I started out young, dreaming big, president, and
oh yeah, oh you'd be a bomb president. Oh my gosh, Isabel Maggie, 2028. I have no idea.
Maybe like 2055. Because I have to be 35.
Because you haven't like put your name in for the next election. Yeah.
I think the date's passed for that.
Yeah, it was like a couple years ago. Yeah.
But yeah, so I wanted to be a soccer player, and then my freshman year of high school, I watched Wicked, the Broadway musical, in New York City, and fell in love with musicals. And I was like, Glinda. Girl.
Galinda.
Yes.
Girl.
Yes. Exactly. Yes. And I was like, that would be the dream. Yeah. And so then I switched gears, and throughout high school, I did theater camps, and then I got accepted my senior year into AMDA, American Musical and Dramatic Academy.
Okay.
A theater conservatory in New York City.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah. Yep. And so then it was 2020. Is that when you graduated too?
Yes. I don't know why that took me a second, but yes.
Well, how many years? It's been 6 years now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Ew. That's kind of weird to think about. Because it was like in that time period, it's like, oh, this is never going to end. And then it's like 6 years after that. So, but yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. So then from there, what happened?
Yeah. From there, I was going to go in October I lived in Michigan with my family, grew up in Michigan, and then I think 10 days before I was supposed to leave, I got diagnosed with Crohn's disease.
Wow. Oh my gosh. That's like such a like plot twist. You know what I mean? Like literally, you couldn't have you wouldn't have planned that out, but you couldn't have planned for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, wow. Yep. Okay. So unpack that. How did what happened there?
Yeah. My whole life, I kind of had tummy trouble here and there, and nothing ever landed. And
so hard.
Yeah. And then my junior year, I had some, and then I got an ultrasound, and they were like, "You want to get checked out?" And so it ended up, I got diagnosed by biopsy, and my doctor, my pediatric, because I was only 17 still.
Really? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah.
Yep, my pediatric GI doctor said, "Hey, I think if it's not stopping you, go. You can figure out how to do the injections for the autoimmune. Wow. If you still have the energy to do it, because Crohn's can suck energy, you know."
Totally. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Then go. He was like, "Let's Zoom and do appointments like that, and you can be in New York, I'll be in Michigan, and we'll figure it out.
That's amazing.
And
that
I
he
was
like supportive.
I know, yep. And my parents were both like, yeah, if you feel like you can go, yep. And they were like, yeah, super, super supportive. Everybody, my sister and
so sweet.
My brother-in-law, yep. And so then I got dropped off, and about a month in, my knees started feeling like they couldn't hold my weight all of the time.
Whoa.
And I had 4 dance classes, and they were each over 2 hours in the week.
I couldn't do that, and I don't have that. That's like a lot. That's intense.
It is. Oh, yep. And that's how it's considered a conservatory instead of college.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And then the college portion is in LA. So then you can get your bachelor's through AMDA, but only get your certificate through New York. Yep. So you go like 2 years and then get your certificate, or move over to LA after, or do all 4 in LA. Yeah. But obviously New York City. Yeah. Loves. You're like, well, duh.
Broadway, whatnot.
Duh. Yep.
Galinda.
Duh.
I'm so weird. Anyway.
And then, I called my mom and I was like, I don't know what's happening. And she's like, well, yeah, that's a problem. So we got an appointment scheduled for that's a problem. Bummer. And then I went back home for Christmas break and got diagnosed with arthritis.
Wow. Oh my gosh. So on top of that.
Yes.
Whoa. That's insane. Okay. So because you said you used to play soccer.
Yes.
And then you got into this school, and then you had a bunch of intensive classes that were very physical. And then you got diagnosed with arthritis.
Yes.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did that all play out?
It is insane. And when I was younger, like, I was always moving, like jumping, running. I'd like be at my house and be like, I'm gonna go run a mile and just run it. Like,
whoa, I've never said that in my life.
Are you sporty?
I used to play some sports growing up. I played a lot of sports growing up, actually, and I loved them. And I love playing sports more than like watching them, because I love being like active.
Yes.
But then like when I was like 12, my mom was like, okay, martial arts or voice lessons, and I was like, voice lessons.
Oh.
So yeah. So I started exercising my vocal cords instead of my arms. I don't know what you're exercising, or my leg. I don't know myself. So, I mean, I do love going to the gym and stuff like that, like lifting, but I haven't been very like. It's weird because I'm competitive, but I'm terrible at sports. So like I just get mad at myself all the time because I'm like, oh, I want to win, but I physically can't. Like it's not a thing that's an option for me. But so I sing. But yeah. But so yeah, like so you love to run miles and stuff like that on a whim.
Pretty much.
That's amazing. Kudos to you. So yeah, like after that, what happened? Like you got diagnosed with arthritis.
Yep.
And then you had to like readjust to this life outside of what you were used to. So how did you adjust to it?
Yeah. So I went back to AMDA after Christmas break, and classes had just started back up in January, and they sent out an email and said, it was like the head honcho, and they said, we have had some people that it's too hard to transition with COVID still happening and moving states. And so they want to go back home. Okay. And so we are going to open it up to all students to finish online this semester. So if you are one of the people.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're one of the people that feels like that, contact us and we'll go through the process. And I called my mom and I said, I can't believe anybody would want to go home. I love this so much. And then I was like, but maybe I should figure it out because I have to walk. I think it was 10 blocks to class.
Whoa.
And then my dance classes were back to back. So I had 2 in like on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then go back the 10 blocks. And so I was like, and my mom was like, yeah, I mean, it makes sense, to go home and try to figure it out.
Yes.
And like, God probably opened that door because I didn't tell anybody. I for certain wasn't like, I don't want to be in New York, you know?
Right, yeah.
And so I was like, I wonder if this is like a little nudge of like, you can still finish the semester at home and then you don't have to move as much.
Yes. Yeah.
And so I moved back home to Michigan and went to a rheumatologist for arthritis, and nothing was working.
Oh my gosh.
And the semester ended, and my sister got married, and my parents moved to Florida.
Okay. Wow.
So, yep.
Big changes.
Big changes. Yes.
Wow. Oh
yeah. And they were talking about moving to Florida when I was in New York City. And so I said, they were like, what do you think about, us moving from Michigan to Florida? And I was like, you know what? I'm going to be in New York the rest of my life, so who cares?
That's so funny. Wait, my gosh.
That's never going to affect me.
Yeah, you're good.
And
have fun in Florida.
I'm like, y'all spring break with you guys. Like, woo! and God with never. So he was like, watch this.
JK, girly pop.
And so I moved with him to Florida.
Wow.
And we kept going to doctors. And nothing was helping. I took methotrexate, which is a mean drug. You shouldn't get pregnant, and you shouldn't, Yeah, and that didn't even work.
Wow.
And so they were like, well, we're thinking it's related to your Crohn's then, but it's not rheumatoid arthritis. So it's not an autoimmune kind of itself, but it is itself, but it's not rheumatoid.
Yes, yeah.
And so they're like, this is pretty much new territory,
Wow, yeah.
And so I just kept going to doctors and getting the same answers of, well, we could, try aquatherapy, because we moved to Florida, so we had a pool at my mom's house. And so I was like, okay. It made it way worse.
Really?
Yep.
Oh my
gosh. And they were like, really? Yeah. So it's just been a big loop of like, well, maybe go to Mayo Clinic, because then they can find something, maybe. And they're like, yeah, it's arthritis.
Dang.
That's all we got.
Okay. And you're like, so, I knew that. Like, thank you.
But everybody was kind of hopeful in the sense of like, you shouldn't be this way forever. We just can't figure it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I see. Yeah. That's like, I like that take on it. It's like, you shouldn't be like, let's figure it out. But it's almost like, can you give me any more than that? Like, and so, yeah. How did you feel after that? Like, how did you go through that?
Yeah, so when I moved to Florida, I was certain I was going to get back to AMDA. I was like, Broadway, there's no way that God got me into AMDA, because they have a 20% acceptance rate.
Really?
No way that he got me in.
Again, you're the Isabel Maggie, so you got it. Sure.
And no way he got me in, and it's going to take me out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Ooh, wow, that's very.
And I was like,
that's good.
So I have to go back.
Yeah.
So they said, well, you can take one medical leave. And I was like, great, I'll take the summer medical leave. And then in fall, I'll be back, and we'll figure it out by then. And the summer was slow going. And I'm like, come on, you don't have much longer to fill out the paperwork. You know what I mean?
Right,
and,
exactly.
And in that meantime, my mom found Camp Electric, which is Toby Mac's summer camp for creatives.
Love Toby Mac. Let's go. Oh,
yes. In Nashville.
Yeah.
Yes, me too.
Yes, let's go.
Toby Mac is an inspiration, that's for sure. Yes.
Bomb.com.
Can you even like you can sort of hear like Toby Mac and Faith Walken?
Yeah, I can. Oh my gosh, totally. There was actually the song that we wrote today.
Yes.
With
Carly.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I don't know why.
And you mentioned Toby Mac.
Yeah, I was like, the Toby Mac's coming out. Yeah. Oh, that was a great write.
It was.
That was a side note, but we just wrote a song today. It was awesome.
It was awesome, and I hope you guys get to hear it.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, we should like make an announcement if ever we like get it out. That would be really fun.
Like the Glinda.
Yeah,
like, I have an announcement.
Yeah, exactly. It's like with the hens. Yes. Oh my gosh, wait, so Camp Electric?
Yes, Camp Electric.
Yeah.
And so my mom was like, I think you should go, because, like, it's hard not getting answers with arthritis. And you found, I forgot to mention, the most important part of my story is...
The episode's called Unqualified.
In New York City, got COVID so bad, and everything like spread like wildfire. No. No, like the city. Yes.
I see. Yeah.
And it went so poorly that by October they had a state list, and it was any state that had numbers above this certain COVID numbers. You had to, if you were coming to New York City, you either had to get out in 24 hours, or you had to quarantine for a full 14 days.
Whoa.
And so
That's intense.
Michigan was not on the list. And I was like, yes. Okay, great.
Yes.
Well, 15 days before the classes were about to start, I get a call from AMDA. Hi, Isabel. This is AMDA, and we'd just like to let you know that Michigan was added to the list, and that if you don't come tomorrow, we are going to have to do online classes for the first two weeks or whenever you can get here.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
I'm like, and my family's like, you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Suitcase? Yeah.
And yep.
Wow.
And so they packed me up, me, my mom, dad, and sister, in the minivan.
My gosh.
And drove to New York
goodness.
City, and they stayed just long enough to drop me off, and got to wave from my room was on the back, so got to wave from the inside the building.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
it was actually, and then I got upstairs and I took my ukulele because
Aw.
I played ukulele. I didn't play guitar yet. I had a guitar. And I did play like Jingle Bells, that sort of finger play. I didn't like finger playing though, so it wasn't until I found chords with uke that I then started guitar a little more.
That's cool.
Yeah, and also a uke in a New York City apartment-ish dorm, is probably a lot smarter than a guitar.
Yeah, it's much more contained and more, yeah.
And so I was sitting there, right? So I am probably in a dorm room that is like, I know they can't see, but it's like the wall is right there.
If you have your phone out, and then we can boom, and then
just pop it up.
Yeah. Do you have a picture of the room?
I do have a picture of it.
Let's go. You will see that now. Can you okay? Because we can make shift a. Okay, this is just hanging down right here.
With the banana.
Yeah, exactly. It's napkins. Okay. I think this could work.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah. And so I,
So the room was the size of it?
It was teeny.
Okay.
Tiny, yep. And it had a bunk bed. And
oh, this room was your apartment?
No, from the edge of the couch.
Oh.
There, this to here.
Oh.
That's how big it was.
Wow.
Yep.
Man.
Yep.
Okay.
So not even enough room to I could spin around, but you can't lift your leg to spin around it.
Can't.
Yes, I know, right?
When you got to that part, you're like, the only thing I want to do right now is spin with my leg. I can't.
This is a bummer deal. And so I was just sitting there, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll watch some Disney movies, and I'm like, okay, this will be fun,
Yeah.
And so I FaceTimed my family. I went to one of my little brother's football games on FaceTime.
Oh, that's so cute. I love that.
And so I was just trying to fill everything. And AMDA was super great about it. They had Zoom opportunities to meet some teachers beforehand, and then be a part of planning for your future classes. And so they did a really good job of connecting students. I met a lot of students online in the 14 days before, so that they were great about it. And it was just unfortunate that it was that long,
Yes.
And so I so I'm sitting there, and my family's huge singing family. All of us love to sing and together and play instruments and trumpet, tuba, trumpet, and trombone.
Okay, brass section.
Yes.
Let's go. Wait,
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yep, with my parents and my sister. And so I was sitting there.
I love that.
And since we all love singing, and my sister and I had just done a quarantine, sing a song a day. And Michigan was in quarantine from March to June. So we did a sing a song every day.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
And so I had just played my uke with her, Maggie, guitar, a couple songs with guitar, and then a cappella. And so I had my uke in my hand, and I was like, I'm so sad that I think if I tried to sing any covers, I'd just we're in a worse mood because I miss them.
Yeah,
I'm all alone, and I miss them. And also, I'm staying in New York now.
Yes.
I'm not coming home until Christmas break, which isn't that far away, but
still, for your
thinking about it. Yep. And so I'm sitting there, and I'm just strumming the ukulele, and then all of a sudden I start humming a melody, and I'm like, that's not to a song I recognize. And I'm like, I had written poems growing up, and I had I was always creative in the sense of like creating stories and whatnot, and but I never thought about a song before because I was like, well, Taylor Swift does. Like, do we really need more than that?
There's a lot out there.
And so
Taylor Swift is not Isabel Maggie.
No, exactly. And
Right.
so I was like, so I wrote my first song, and I FaceTime my family, and I'm like, and Amda had a songwriting elective type class, so I joined that, and it was I think once or twice a week, and you could share songs you wrote and talk to other Amda people that wrote songs, and it was super cool. Awesome. So then finally back to the summer now, when I had written the first song, and so my mom was like, I was playing around with songwriting then, and then she found Toby Mac and Camp Electric. Well, no, we knew Toby Mac.
Yeah, but
she found Camp Electric. Yes. And then she said, I think you should go. I think that would be so fun. You really like the song right now, and you could just see what it's like, because and it's like such a bummer part of life with arthritis, and stopping you. So I say go, And so I'm like, that. All right.
I love that. It's like, this thing is stopping you, so I say go. Like, that's really cool to think about. It's just like, even if something is stopping you, you can just keep going. Like, that's I love that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, I cut you off, but that's awesome.
No, that's totally okay. So I went to Camp Electric, and they did a bunch of awesome things. They did songwriting classes led by like huge, like big name songwriters that wrote for like the big name Christian artists.
That's awesome.
And then they also did like a publisher Q&A. Like, they did everything.
That's
it was
really cool.
Super cool.
That's so cool.
And that is where I met Full Circle.
No way.
They did a little group thing.
I didn't know that you met them there.
Yes.
What?
I know. Isn't that crazy?
Full circle.
Literally, yes. And I remember not a ton of kids went, because it was during the guitar battle. So everybody wanted to watch the guitar battle. But I was like, I want to learn as much in the industry side. Yes.
Whoa.
So I went, and so they were like, so we're so Full cool. Circle, and we help songwriters and learn to learn more about the craft, and at the I can't remember if they were talking about marketing too and stuff, but I remember I met a couple of them, and I was like, wow, this is so cool.
That's amazing.
And they were like, well, we're starting this new community called Song Chasers.
So you were OG. Oh
my gosh. Yeah. And so they were like, and so we're going to invite anybody that's done the mastery course or Camp Electric. And I was like, really?
Hey.
I'm like, yes, please.
My name's Isabel.
And literally, yes. And so I was like, you know what? At that point, it was about August, I think.
Okay.
And I was like, at this point, I already had to commit to go back in the fall, and I couldn't.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, I need to get this figured out before I can move forward, because I don't want to be in New York City, by myself, and not have this leg thing figured out, and be hurting too much to go home even, or like I was just like, that's not for me yet. And maybe if I have it for the rest of my life, and so I was like, so I'm going to stay home. And so I was like, this is something to do, like something that I can start working towards, and at least have fun with, if not other. And so so then I started seriously writing.
Wow.
And co-writing.
Is this still 2020 or is it 21?
21.
21. Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep. 21 okay. Camp Electric Song Chasers. Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Wow.
So I started joining meetings, and they were like, "Hey, you should co-write." So I was pretty much went down the list of people in Song Chasers and sent them a message. Hello, I'm Isabel. I've written 3 songs.
Aww, and that's so awesome. Wow.
And I think I was still 18, because it was September of 21. And I was like, I'm 18 years old. And, and I'm like, if you ever have time to co-write or talk even, like, I would love to. And so I just started Zoom co-writing with anybody and everybody.
That's awesome. Oh, that's the way to do it, man. I love that.
Yes.
Because you're just connecting so many people and like creating so many things. It's amazing.
And the reason I got into songwriting in the first place is because I love singing. Yes. And that's what was
She's
the
a
root.
great voice.
Aw, thank you. You do too, girl. Hopefully we'll both be on that new one we were talking about.
You never know.
And so, let me get my thought.
You go.
Chop this part.
Oh no, almost every episode I like lose my train of thought at least twice. is how it will. Somebody just popped up. That's funny.
That's my mom.
And I feel like we are like. I just had a question that it left my mind, but it'll come back in a second. This happens like every episode.
It's okay. This is why we got videos. So you can just cut it out.
That's so true. Yeah, that's pretty nice actually. I think like I'm just gonna kind of talk a little bit until I can like hit my point because sometimes that helps. I really loved like what you pointed out about like gatekeeping the love of God and how it's also to pull back a little bit more. It's not that complicated. I think, but like not qualified to talk about it because it's just like who are we to like do. This is like sorry.
You're good. Do you want to take this out?
Honestly forgot why I brought that up. It's something you said, but I don't know. It like I forgot why. Oh yeah, like denying. It had to do with denying yourself. I forgot. Oh, like dying to ourselves, but that also reminded me. I guess we're gonna move on.
Willy nilly like
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like
yeah.
that Jack Sparrow for a second. Willy nilly like
Yeah, love it. Oh man.
I don't know. I just anyway. But like I think it's very So that's why I've been like learning how, because you're so like I do that all the time too. I zone in on like tiny details when it's like a whole like literally I just.
Okay.
You're so good. But okay, wait, yeah. So you were co-writing a bunch.
Yes.
And you sent like a list. You sent emails to a bunch of different people.
Yes.
What happened from there?
Yeah, a bunch of people said yes.
Sweet. Let's
Of
go.
course, no's came, but or non-responses were more frequent than no's. But
kind of rude.
but and then in 2022, I was like, you know what? I feel like this a power in songwriting of like. I feel the closest to God and when I'm songwriting and I was like,
wow.
That was my first thought of like, maybe if I don't have my legs figured out for Broadway, then I can still songwrite without legs. And obviously I have legs, but
yes. Yeah.
But they do not go long distance.
Yeah.
Or standing.
Yes.
For too long.
Wait, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Like it's bad arthritis. Is it
still present?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Man.
5 years.
Whoa.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's been a journey. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I would. Yeah. Well, the pain. It's been like up and down and stuff, but primarily I can stand for about like 5 minutes or walk for 5 minutes. That's it.
Wow.
Then I have to sit for like an hour, 2, 3, and then I can stand again for 5 minutes.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah. So it's hard.
Yeah.
And it was hard. And so I was like, yeah, if I can sit and songwrite, maybe I want to try it. So
totally.
I'm songwriting. And then in 2022, I met with James Stevens on Zoom from Song Chasers.
Awesome.
And we wrote I Say Amen.
I love that song.
And thank you so
good.
much. And it would end up being my first release.
Yeah. Ooh. Yes. Let's go.
And how that came about was we had written it, and he said, "Here's a track, and I'm thinking about," and I was like, "Oh, this is the coolest thing ever! Yes, I was like, "This is the coolest! I am so honored I got to be a part of this."
Yeah.
And he says, "Well, I could get like a session vocalist on it, or what are your thoughts?" And I was like,
"A good thing."
Yeah, I was like, I have not said this before, but I could sing it. And he's like, "Sure." I'm like,
like outside you're like, "Great." Inside you're like,
what? I'm writing with James Stevens, first of all. Second, I can sing on it. So I recorded a really rough demo in my closet bedroom.
Nice. That's how it works.
With an SM57 mic. So just the little $100 guitar mic. And sent the vocal to him, and he sent it back, and I'm like, "No way!" And he's like, "Do you think you could record like at a studio?" And I was like, Well, I'm in Florida, so I'm like, I haven't, like looked up studios or anything because this is the first time I've really looked into like getting a real vocal on it,
Yeah.
And it came about that he has his studio in Utah, and I was able to get tickets for, I think, round trip $150.
What?
And so I was like,
who are you connected to?
Right? Yes.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, well, all of these signs were like, that's God.
Yeah, literally. Oh my gosh. Everything points back to him. Every
Yes.
single thing. That's amazing.
I was like, there's no way that God is opening up these doors.
So like, yeah, it's just amazing that you had opportunities that you wouldn't normally expect to have.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I love that.
Yes. And so I was like, there has got to be God in this. Because
Yes.
Hello?
I also can open it if you.
Sure. Yeah.
Hi. I don't live here. Sorry.
Hi. We're just finishing up she has a podcast. She invited me as a guest.
No,
Oh,
it's okay.
no. You're totally good. No, people have been in and out. No problem at all.
Yeah.
Just
Good to see you. I'm Emily. Nice to meet you. No, you're so good. Yeah, for a little context, we are, like I mentioned before, we're in a songwriting retreat. And so there's like a lot of songwriters here in an Airbnb that's near the studio. And so, yeah, in and out, but it's fun. But yeah, where did we leave off? Let's see. Wait, okay, you flew to Utah?
Yes.
Okay, that's right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, tell me more.
Yeah. And I had an awesome friend that let me stay with him.
Nice.
And then, so I Ubered to James and recorded I Say Amen. And that was so amazing. I had the best time recording it, and I remember I felt just like a superstar. I was like, I can't believe that I'm in this studio with James, and
that's so cool. That is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It worked out amazingly.
That's so awesome. Yeah.
And he was like, go ahead and release it. And I'm like,
that's amazing.
And so I went to a beach in Florida in 2023. Yep, early 2023, with my mom, my brother-in-law, my sister, and my husband. And we recorded all day at the beach. And
that's so fun.
Did a little music video because I'm like, I'm gonna be a superstar.
Yeah, like, this is happening.
and finally released it on March 31st, 2023.
Wow. Praise God. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. So and that was your first release, right?
First release, yep.
Man.
And then by that point, it was already 2 years into writing and arthritis and Crohn's disease. And I just amazing opportunities like this kept happening. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to dog sit and songwrite and just see where the Lord takes me, because I feel so much encouragement in my artistry, and people along the way, writers, family members, friends, and people I don't know have all added to my encouragement. That's and just encouraged me to like keep going.
That's so amazing.
You're gonna do something. And
absolutely.
And I'm like, wow, I can't. The fact that people have backed me. It's not just Isabel putting into Isabel,
Yes.
And
absolutely.
So that pushes me.
Great cloud of witnesses, but in a different way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I'm still releasing, and more all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know when this is coming out, but Faith Walking was released in February 2026.
That's amazing.
And that is a bop.
Yeah. It's a bop and a half.
I don't know if I can say that about mine.
Yes, you can, because it's true.
And I am so stoked for the future of releasing.
That's amazing.
And writing, and I'm so glad we write together. And
I am too. It was fun because I remember a co-write we did a couple years ago on Zoom, and it was. I remember you were at somebody else's house, I think, dog sitting.
Yes.
Dogs? Yeah.
Yes.
And it was like every now and then you're like, I'm gonna let dog out. And you come
Yes.
back and you like write some more.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I just also love just like how there's so many things that can feel so daunting about getting into, like, because I mean, you didn't plan to do this. You were thinking like, okay, I have an active lifestyle. I'm gonna go do Broadway. I'm gonna sing, and there had to be a turn in there, and so you went to songwriting, which is an amazing way to just like, work through emotions in life, and just like it's just a really cool tool for yourself.
Yes.
But you're able to use it, and God was able to use it for other people, because like you're able to release, and like that's just so amazing to me. And so
Aw.
I think that's so cool that you're like pursuing that still, and it's like you're revving up too. I feel like you're doing this.
Aw, thank you
It's like,
so
it's really cool.
much.
It's just like, yeah, I don't know, especially like how you're growing with a retreat, because like we mentioned earlier, we met in 2023 at a Full Circle Music boot camp.
After
That's so true.
I
It's
Say
like
Amen
right
release.
after. Oh yeah.
Was it
I think it was after I Say Amen was released, because that boot camp was in the spring.
April?
Yes. Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Which is almost like today's March. Well, it's March 20 something, but like I think this podcast episode will come out next week.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
exciting.
You'll know we're like talking about this now on the other. But
Just so you know, now that you've watched the whole show,
Yeah, exactly.
it's coming out.
In case you didn't realize as you're watching it. But yes, and so so it's really cool just to like how you like were brought to this thing, and then you found Full Circle, you pursued writing, we met at Full Circle. Now it's like everything has to do with something, you know what I mean? Like God like takes every part of your story, which is what our song was about today. I just realized that. Oh my gosh, wait, that's so cool. Oh my
It was every part of our story.
Our co-write today was oh my gosh, that's so cool. Look at us. That's awesome. Well, we are actually about to get ready to do a writer's round in Nashville.
Yay!
So super excited about that. We're gonna get ready for that in a second. But at the end of every episode, I do a song recommendation. So I have to recommend one of your songs.
Aw,
So I Say
you.
Amen, as we talked about today, bomb.com. Like it's just like so powerful, and it's just you like I feel like it really resonates. It can resonate with so many stories, I feel like, because it's just about keeping going and like hearing your story. That's just amazing. So do you have any other things you want to say about your song? Any things you want to like, any other songs you want to be like, hey, listen to this too? Like
Aw, yeah. Well, I appreciate you listening to my story, and it encourages me that it encourages people.
Yeah.
So
Oh my
I
gosh,
hope
yes.
I hope you're able to take something from it, and if not, you were at least able to get to know me.
Absolutely. And that's a joy in and of itself.
Aw, you too. We have so much fun together.
Oh my gosh, if you couldn't tell. Literally all our songs, we said this earlier today in the write, but like usually when we Zoom to write, it's like we spend like an hour and a half talking, and then
Just like this.
Yes, yeah.
And then
yeah, and they're like, we should probably write a song. Sorry.
1 minute left to go.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da.
So,
I just totally spilled it.
girl, I spilled milk all over my lap one episode. So you're so good. Yeah.
Well, this is the chaotic way to leave it go.
Leaning
But-
into the topic of the whole podcast.
I will say one last thing is wherever you are in your faith journey, I would encourage you to keep going in your faith,
Yes,
because my
absolutely.
faith has 100% had highs and lows.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
sometimes I feel so empowered by God, and sometimes I'm like, God, I've been sitting for a minute and I'm not really hearing you, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, do I keep pursuing you because you're not coming to me like it feels like, you know?
Yeah.
And that I think that's my main message is he will answer, and he will show up.
Yes.
And it's
absolutely.
usually it's in ways that you don't expect. For me, one day it was a playlist, so the songs in order. It just like he wrote it right out for me in the songs.
I love
and
those
was
things
like,
so much. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He uses every single thing.
Yeah, because my playlist that I listen to the most has like 800 songs.
Literally.
So
yeah.
he had 800 options to weave together, and he chose those ones
Yes,
that day. So
Oh, I love that.
I just want to encourage you in your faith that if you're struggling, faith is hard. It can be hard.
Take up your cross and follow me is what Jesus said.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's hard. Yeah.
But Jesus will always give you some sort of sign that he's still here.
Absolutely. Yes. Amen. I say amen.
I say amen to that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for talking and sharing your story.
Thank you for having me.
This is so great. We'll Zoom sometime. We'll co-write. It'll be great.
Yes.
And then I'll see you guys next week. Bye.